This week, all of you that are doing this are riding on the gorgeous Ironman South Africa course, and our team challenge captains, of course, NASCAR reporter Shannon Spake, motivational speaker and Ironman certified coach Morgan Latimore, and of course, country music star and dinner inviter Ryan Kinder, closing out the 3-week-long competition today with a 40K ride on Ruby, and they're touring this beautiful coastal course.
You are off and riding on the Ironman South Africa course. Look at that beautiful scenery on Ruby, Michael.
Of course, the lovely Shannon Spake, and we're going to chat with her about how her ride's going. Shannon, I imagine you can hear me okay, and you feel good?
I'm feeling great. I'm looking on the screen, and I see my buddy Mike Ergo, and I am so happy to see you, my friend, on this ride with me. So, yeah, I'm feeling great. Thanks, guys.
Of course.
That's right. And riding, well, you just introduced him, Shannon, but riding with Team Spake, we've got U.S. Marine Corps veteran Mike Ergo. Mike piloted the Ironman Foundation program called the Gold Star Initiative. We're going to learn a lot about that, but this initiative gives veterans and active duty service members the chance to team up and honor the families of fallen soldiers by carrying an American flag during the run portion of select Ironman and Ironman 70.3 events, which is presented to a local Gold Star family at the finish line.
Let's just see how Morgan is doing and give him a little chance to say hi to the followers here online. Morgan, how are you feeling aboard your bike tonight?
I'm ready to go, man. My heart has been pumping all day. It's a sad, exciting day, but, all races must come to an end at some point.
That's it. Oh, that's it. I know it's kind of sad to see it go, but you guys have been awesome. It's been fun watching you journey through these 3 weeks. But riding, of course, on your team, we have to introduce the lovely Allison Watson once again back riding the bike. There she is, giving a wave on the right side. Ryan Kinder, we just say this. How are you feeling? Are you ready to rock and roll? Clearly, but are you?
All right, rock and rolling, baby. Let's go.
He's rolling. He's rocking. Didi, what do you think?
Yeah, I think we noticed a change of venue for Ryan Kinder. He said it was a little chilly in the garage, so he's taking it inside today so as to not catch the chill. And, of course, we've got repping Team Kinder. We've got Shea Esky, who is an accomplished triathlete, Ironman finisher, best-selling author, and motivational speaker. While I'm tired just reading all of the things that Shea does, Shea has an incredible story. When he was 8, he was set afire by a neighbor's child, and despite being told he would never play sports again and enduring over 35 surgeries, yes, that's right, 35 in 36 years, Shea became a multi-time Ironman finisher, multi-time member of Team USA, and has completed some 11 triathlon championships in 7 countries over 4 continents, including the Ironman World Championship.
I had a great time, man, just being out here with everybody, and we've created some really great relationships with each other. We've been competing against each other, but I think it's more the camaraderie that we've been building through not only the 3 of us, but our team members and, everybody that's watching us, that's doing it with us, man.
Well, I tell you, we have noticed it watching you guys for the last several weeks, the friendships that have developed and the bonds, and we feel like we're a special part of that and have really enjoyed watching your journey. So thank you. You keep on pedaling, but let's go ahead and introduce some of the teammates here while they're getting their swims done. Starting with Team Spake, of course, we've got Scott Robinson. He's a financial advisor based in Charlotte, North Carolina. He's a passionate husband, father, Ironman athlete who's also a member of Team IMF. In 2018, Scott was joined by the Ironman Foundation in organizing an event that raised money for those impacted by the 2 hurricanes that passed through Wilmington, North Carolina, and Panama City Beach, Florida. Both host cities for Ironman 70.3 North Carolina and Ironman Florida, he was scheduled to race in that year. So great stuff. Doing good in the Ironman community. Scott Robinson there on Team Spake.
That's right. And here we have for Team Kinder, that's Emily Rollins. She's from Nashville, Tennessee. She's a multi-time Ironman finisher. And along with her husband, Brad, they're both avid triathletes. Emily has dozens of Ironman and Ironman 70.3 road races under her belt, including multiple Boston Marathon, Ironman World Championship finishes. Emily Rollins has done it all, Didi.
She certainly has. And someone else who's done it all is Team Latimore's Heather Fisher. This is her 3rd week completing the swim leg for Team Latimore. So we've gotten to know her well over the past couple of weeks. She's a resident of Rock Hill, South Carolina, and she's the curriculum development manager for a national early childhood company. She is in love with the sport of triathlon and believes it is not only about staying healthy, but also the relationships with the people she's met along her journey. And last week, we got to meet one of those very special people.
Yeah, that's right. Why don't we just check in with some of our athletes that we have here on the right side, if we can get in there and look over to the teammates. And I don't see why we wouldn't start with Allison Watson, because she's probably in front of everyone by a few dozen Watsons. Allison, how are you? It's great to see you again.
I'm good. It's good to see you too.
Can you see me or hear me? Because I would hate for you to have to see me as well. It'd be very distracting.
I already saw you.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So you know it's here. Hey, how's it going? How much have you loved this? And is this distance right up your alley, or is it hard for you?
So I totally love this. This distance is hard for me. I'm training for Ironman Tulsa right now, so it's a little short.
That's good. This is your speed workout for the week then. We saw you going right before we went to our commercial break. We had a good up close of your face, and you look like you were pretty into it at this point. So this is a little stingy. You got a little tickle in the legs, do you?
I do. You know all about it.
There you go. And I think someone else here sitting nearby is training for Ironman Tulsa too. So you'll have Dee Griesbauer, my illustrious co-host, maybe hitting that one up. But in the meantime, let's do this. We'll talk about some of the others that are playing along here. And I know we're going to get to follow up and learn a lot more about Mike Ergo later. But Mike, just tell me here, how's it inside those headphones? How's it inside your pain cave right now, my friend?
Hey, it is good, because what I learned after I got back from Iraq second time was that if I can feel pain, it means I'm alive. If I'm alive, it's a good day. So it's sweaty in here, though. It's like 85 outside, so I'm dripping.
Yeah, you got a good sweat going. That means you're getting the job done. And we will now check in with Team Kinder and Shea Esky. Shea, tell me a little bit about this Ruvi course and how you managed to get to South Africa so quickly for tonight's show.
It pays to know people. Pointing it out. Hey, I had to take my ear off, shaved a little time off on the climbs. So I'm gonna just drop that out of there.
Now
Let's go, Team Kinder!
I'm left speechless. Ryan, what would you say to that if you were here? Would you be speechless as I am, or did you have a little follow-up, Team Kinder?
Speechless because of his ear, because I know he leaves it on hotel phones and my desk and on stage when I'm playing. He loves messing with people, and he's good at it.
I want to say this, Shea. You mentioned that your introduction to Ironman, you were in the gym doing some curls for the girls, so to speak. So I want you to show me a little gun show here. Let's see what Ironman training has done to those. There we go. Wow.
I had to get a permit. Had to get a permit before I started the race. Concealed weapon.
Concealed carry. Did you know, Shea, that you just squealed right when Dee did? So equal squealing on those pipes. That's Kara Ewing. You can see her checking in, saying it's all good. Always monitoring those paces, those metrics, the heart rate, the distance, and the like as we come back here to Ryan Kinder cranking it there in Nashville, Tennessee.
Yep, he had his canine companion with him. And then here we have Lothar getting after it after the track. He had a great run last week, so let's see if he can turn the speed on for the 10K.
That's right. We talked about third week in a row for the run. He has completed multiple Ironman branded events, Lothar, and he lives in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Here back to team captain, Team Latimore, getting it done. This was the same venue he chose last week as well, and had some support out there from his support crew.
That's right. Matt Collins, born and raised in Central Illinois. Matt studied music and even worked in the industry before serving in the U.S. Army as a Green Beret. Did that for 10 years. And his wife, Stormy, introduced him to Ironman and also to Shannon. to Heather. And he's been hooked ever since, competing in Ironman 70.3 Florida in 2018.
And there we did have a quick peek at Kara back there. She's a graduate of Ohio State. She now lives in Charlotte, North Carolina. She's a licensed social worker who specializes in cognitive behavioral therapy. She obviously works very hard because she was running in the dark, so that means she's either doing it before work or doing it after work. So cheers to her.
The run looked great, but the moment of truth. Would you swap your run time for points and the split of Mr. Joe Gray? I think it's 5 points. It's a 5-point purchase.
Yeah.
You'll take it? Oh, he's in. With that,
Wow.
we have a purchase.
And if it means the money for the charity, then it's worth it.
Well, let's find out. Let's take a look at what Smokin' Joe clocked for the 10-kilometer run.
We're here in beautiful Colorado Springs on a nice cold day. We're gonna have a little bit of cold coming in. We got a weather storm, a lot of snow coming. I apologize if my time's not where you want it to be, but I'm gonna do my best.
It doesn't look like he started walking in that second half, Didi. He looks like he is rolling still at 7.5K, still pushing that 3 minute per K. What do you see?
Well, we know that in Ironman that any form of forward locomotion, including walking and crawling, is allowed. So he may get down on his hands and knees and start crawling this last K, but it does not look like it continuing to crank away at 3:10 Ks.
I mean, I tell you what, I think it was a good bet on Ryan's part because you know what? They still did all the work. It just came down to subbing out a little bit. Everybody got the same miles done. Watching this downgrade under the underpass here, Joseph Gray taking him over. What a sight. I love watching a good runner just roll through. And this is a great runner, by the way.
He is a great runner. And the one thing I love, he is working right now. He is laying it out there for these athletes. He's begging, please take my split. I'm doing this for you guys. I'm doing it for your charities. Here he comes up on 10K, total time. Wait for it.
We have to actually look at his watch to... Hold on. Tell us, Joe.
What was it, Joe? What was it, Joe?
Well, that was fun. Thanks for joining me on the run today. That headwind was rough, but I think I gave you a good pace. Should be able to work with that. Hope to see you next time on the run.
We're going to get to know Mike Ergo a little bit better. He's part of Team Spake here today.
In 2018, I came to Ironman Santa Rosa. I don't know how it came to me. I said, I want to run with a flag for the whole marathon in honor of a local Gold Star family. And for the first time since I came back from Iraq, I remember just finally being able to cry tears of grief and relief at the same time that I connected purpose to what I was doing. If there are veterans out there or in active duty military who want to carry a flag or thinking about it, it scares the crap out of them, I'd say, good, sign up. That's perfect. That fear is exactly what you need. If that grabs you in some way that's powerful, take that, and you're the person we're looking for.
Along the last couple of weeks, I talked to the Ironman folks and I talked to the Ironman Foundation, and the money that I get tonight for charity is going to go to you and towards your cause to get Kona. So I care very much about the both of you guys, and we're going to get there. So whatever I win, whether it be the 1,000 or the 5, it's going towards your it's the Ironman Foundation towards the Gold Star Initiative, Mike.
So, Mike, you're sandwiched in between these two remarkable women. Tell us your thoughts now, based on what they've just told you.
Wow! First of all, thank you, Shannon, and thank you, Lisa, for all the kind words, and thank you, Shannon, for the beautiful gesture of helping out the Gold Star Initiative and me. And I'm so excited to know that service can be fun and service can be something that we can enjoy. My connection with Lisa is she's like a mother to me, and what I'm really excited to do is be able to help everyone remember and honor her son this year in Kona by carrying the flag for him, and just to be part of the Gold Star Initiative is something that's so exciting, which is why I want so many more vets to be part of it, because to know that so many of us come back with survivor's guilt. And there's so many families that of fallen Marines that I lost that I couldn't face at first because I felt so guilty about coming back when their sons didn't. And finally connecting with people like Lisa who let me know that it's okay to come back. It's okay to be here and to be happy. Really just took such a burden off of me. And I just have nothing but gratitude to know both Lisa and Shannon.
Let's bring in a visual of all three of the players. Here we go. I tell you what, This is the 2021 Ironman VR Team Challenge North America results. Have a look at this. Surprise, surprise. Week 1, 2, and 3 adds up for Team Latimore as your victor with 265 points. Team Kinder in second at 240. Indeed, Team Spake bringing up third place with 210. So close across the board.
Really close. And here.
Wait, hold on. Just prepare a speech. We'll come to you in a minute. Oh, you're ready.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations, Captain Morgan.
I didn't want to say I don't know because I don't remember none of the scores, and I'm like, I'm just gonna wait till y'all say it. And I thought Ryan had it. I didn't know it was whatever. But yeah, woo!
That's what we're waiting for right there, my friend.
Go ahead, Team Latimore. Let's get it, baby. That's good, man.
You got it. I want you to take just a few seconds and remind us about your charity and tell us where all that $5,000 from the Ironman Foundation is going.
So, I mean, you're talking about Tri-Masters. They're in Chicago, inner city kids. I was from East St. Louis, right? And my mom is from Chicago. My dad is from Chicago. And I was, I always see this gentleman out there, politicking, trying to raise money for the kids. And I'm like, I want to help him. And then because I see myself as those kids. And if it wasn't for me getting, some help from somebody else, it's exposing me to swimming, biking, or running, guess what? Man, I wouldn't be where I am today. And that's what one person can change many lives. And that's what we doing on here. And that's what they're going to do at Tri-Masters. Pull those inner city kids in there, keep them out of trouble, educate them, especially in the inner city kids, blacks, being in Chicago, you're talking about introducing them to swimming. Huge. Safety is everything, man. Safety and swim safety is everything. So it's going to be great. Ryan and Shannon, I can't wait to come see Shannon. I can't wait. And Ryan, we had a conversation the other day that I've been talking about for like weeks, right? And like these guys, man, to have the privilege of being on here with them. Like I was telling Chip the other day, man, it couldn't have been any better, man. I don't think we could have made this any better than what it was. I appreciate y'all and thank you, and I look forward to building our friendships from now on.
Now, Shannon, of course, we just had a feature on where your $1,000 is going from the Ironman Foundation, but do you have any words for your competitors in this final week of competition?
Yeah, likewise. This has been it's been a lot of work running around and doing all this stuff, but I know that just part of this group and being not only with Ironman, but with Morgan and Ryan and getting to know these guys, it's been incredible to be a part of this. 3 people out of how many that were, picked to lead these groups, and we've inspired, I think, people, and that's the most important thing to me is inspiring people. And hey, at a time when none of us are really ready to do this, right? We're all still kind of coming out of this COVID and kind of craziness, and this has definitely kickstarted my booty into doing what I need to do to move forward. So thank you guys for inspiring me, and thank you guys for being so wonderful.
And Ryan, I have to say, we are waiting for some wise words from Nashville, Tennessee. No
I don't know if they're going to be wise, but they'll be words.
Yeah, we'll take words.
For sure.
Take it away.
Man, it's been so much fun. I mean, it feels like race morning every Thursday, but it's all day instead of just the morning, which, me and Morgan have been talking about that. It's just an anxiety attack all day because we know the race is that night, and that's been so much fun. Shannon and I have grown close, and Morgan, we've had some great conversations. I can't wait to come see y'all as soon as possible, but this has been so much fun, and I'm really happy for you, Morgan. I'm glad that money is going to a good cause, and congratulations, my friend.
Goodbye. Thank you, Morgan. Thank you, Ryan. And on behalf of Dee Dee Griesbauer, my name is Michael Lovato, and it's time to crack a beer. Thanks for joining us on the Ironman VR Team Challenge. We'll see you next time.